Jerry, the Standish Research Group has shown that less than a third of capital projects meet their key objectives for cost, schedule, and startup performance. Why do you think that their project performance is so poor?
Judy, there's no question in my mind that late and insufficient involvement of the plant ops team, the ultimate owners of the facility, is the most common and critical project failure. Early and extensive involvement of experienced plant people gives you realistic plans and expectations, a better quality design that minimizes design change, a facility actually designed for safe and efficient commissioning and startup, effective coordination with engineering and construction teams, and a stronger plant team for startup and ongoing production. But don't just take my word for it. To begin with, noted author and project expert Terry McNulty says, the first year in a processing plant's life usually has the greatest impact on project success. It's more important than project cost, schedule, or any other metric. And how you staff your project is the major determinant of that performance. Secondly, let me share this chart. The Construction Industry Institute chartered a team that developed 16 critical success factors for commissioning and startup. All 16 of those factors require experienced, strong commissioning and startup team involvement. The CII also concluded that projects that made strong use of those success factors achieved 7.4% less cost growth and 7.9% less schedule growth than projects with low use. And lastly, independent project analysis, the world's premier project benchmarking company, has a worldwide database of projects of all sizes and industries. This chart from their June 2020 newsletter shows that understaffed projects take longer and actually cost more than projects that are properly staffed, or often even overstaffed. Now, the red line here is schedule, blue is project cost. Now, this is a little tricky because the y-axis is inverted. So when you're going up that axis, you're getting decreased cost and schedule, not higher. Now, the x-axis represents staffing, with 1.0 representing appropriate staffing. You can see that cost and schedule continue to increase or decrease with increasing staffing, even well beyond that 1.0 factor until, of course, obviously at some point, your schedule tends to flatten out and the costs actually tend to start to increase. So this isn't theory, folks. This is the real world. Now, Judy, I staffed my projects right. And that's why the three major projects that I led for DuPont achieved all three critical project objectives: cost, schedule, and startup performance. And as you noted, less than a third of projects achieved that. My last two received corporate recognition for project excellence.
Well, Jerry, it makes sense that owner involvement is critical to project success. Why do so many projects fall short?
Judy, I think there's often just a lack of appreciation for the importance of early plant involvement. Another reason I often hear is we don't have the people. There are a lot of reasons, but most are just poor excuses and are avoidable. We're out of time now, but our viewers can learn more about how and why to staff their projects well by joining me for our next virtual process plant startup seminar. We'll discuss the entire project cycle: planning, design, construction turnover and QA, commissioning, startup management. We'll give you a quantitative staffing plan and tell you how to deal with all those excuses for not doing what you know you need to succeed. If you want your project to defy the odds, visit the link below and join us for our next seminar.
Thanks, Jerry.